What's up, y'all? Welcome back, Iggy's Loudmouth podcast. Want to hop right into this shit here. Hot off the press. So I don't know if y'all heard about the YBN robbery, getting the shit snatched, beat up in New York.
Oh yeah. I seen the video on that.
You seen the video of that shit? And so basically, you know how these young rappers be running around with getting their chain snatched. Well, this rapper guy, he got his shit robbed and they filmed it. It's going around getting viral or whatever. And so Jay Prince, you know who Jay Prince is? So Jay Prince got on Instagram pretty much calling out New York head honcho rappers like, yo, we gotta take responsibility on like taking care of this kind of shit. We can't be having this kind of energy of people filming niggas getting robbed on camera. And the robbers responded back on Instagram pretty much telling Jay Prince to suck their dick. And so it kind of got me thinking, like, that's just a good representation of like where we at as far as in hip hop culture, as far as like OGs versus the young cats.
Right.
And right. How there's like a big ass gap.
Yeah, it is a big ass gap. And I feel like it's because the old heads that's want the young dudes to come up better, you know, they might have came up without a father. So they raising the young OG, or the young G's up just off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't have everything figured out. So, you know, they trying to teach the young kids what they can type shit. So I feel like that's where the gap really come from. And then, you know what just adds on to that is the fact that the young kids don't even want to listen to the OGs no more.
It's like,
they don't even want to listen to
but
them.
yeah, but how we get that to switch off is like, because it's not necessarily that I always want to listen to my OGs, but I knew that there was a respect level.
Right.
There was certain shit you just don't say. You don't tell Jay Prince to suck your dick. Number one, that's very dangerous to tell him to do that. And number two,
and then they don't know better too.
They don't know how dangerous it is, right?
You feel me? So
you know what I'm saying? Because he really been through the trenches. You know what I'm saying? So you telling somebody that you don't know who he got.
I feel like it's like
you know what I'm saying?
It's lack of knowledge, bro.
It's certain people and it's not even necessarily being a bitch. Like I feel like people be like, I ain't gonna be a bitch, but it's like, bro, do you value? It's just a respect level though.
It's a respect. Bro.
It's a respect level, like.
But
I also think the OGs like don't necessarily take in the like, you know, because a lot of the music now are young cats. Like I think more like around your age that make music is like. It's a lot darker, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They be talking about like depression, anxiety, and shit like that. Where it's like, first of all, in the black community, it ain't never talked about. Number one,
right?
And it should be, because the same way we treat PTSD, which honestly, the same way we treat PTSD as far as like veterans and shit, it's some people in the hood that's got that similar PTSD.
Yeah, real shit though.
And we don't treat it that way. You know what I'm saying? They just got to go home and go to school the next day. After they home, seeing their homie just get his head blown off for some bullshit. Like, we don't really necessarily take that in. So it's like, we don't talk about that shit. So it's a lot of music now that have that in it. And the old heads be like, because it ain't necessarily off the block selling dope type shit. Or like
they think
storytelling.
And
they be
shit.
like, no, it ain't, it's whack. And it's like, no, it's not really whack. It's just not. They not communicating what they feeling the same way that you did, but it's still hip hop.
Right. It's just it's a new age.
It's a new age.
It's a new age, bro.
But I think like shit. But that's what I'm saying, like shit like that. Because now we're looking at, and I do agree with Jay Prince. Like I never understood why we attack our own people. Like, why are you robbing? He ain't doing shit to you. Why are you taking the shit off his necklace?
Ask that man how he got it first.
Just to get some clout on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't even,
just to get some clout on the internet. You robbed this nigga. Now you got some clout.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't what we doing it for ourselves. Like, that's another.
Kid on the playground.
Why you going to him? But why you going to him? He look like you.
You going for the oldest looking person on the playground?
I just feel like, bro, like if I seen Manny walking down the street, that's another brother I'm not gonna see, and I see him chained up.
I wish you would snatch my chain.
I mean, I ain't gonna try you, but I'm just saying, like, if I did see you, I see another brother. I'm not looking at him to attack him. I just think
it's
we
a different breed of niggas out here too, bro. It's a different breed
they hungry
out here. Some
they looking they hungry. Yeah, they hungry.
I don't know, bro. I don't really know what to speak. I don't really know how to speak on that shit because I just know I'm different from that type of shit. Cause like going back to that respect thing, bro. I know how to respect my elders. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But some of these young cats, I can't even. I'm only 23, and some of these young kids, I can't even get down. I can't even get down with the shit they doing. So it's a lot of times, you know, I just be like, man, listen, y'all got that shit. I'm just finna do what I do. You feel me? Fuck with who I fuck with. So. You know.
We at AMP, man, we facing problems going into these schools and trying to mentor kids using mixed media, anywhere from photography to making music to everything, to teach them, to bridge that gap. And it's just hard to offer them love because it's something that a lot of them are familiar with. Like coming from an older, same agenda, they're just like, they don't know how to receive it properly.
Exactly.
So they always take it as criticism where it's like, no, I'm trying to first build a level of understanding with you, and then I can help you grow as a person.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people just want to do it themselves, just to say they can do it themselves.
Right. That's true shit. That's true shit. Oh. Wind blowing.
Yeah.
Take 5. Take 5. Nigga. We having technical difficulties.
Yeah. All right. Look. So I really want to talk about. So I'm excited to talk about this. But I'm also wanting to talk about it because it could be a bad thing as well. CBD culture in Chattanooga, and that's why I brought Manny on, because I feel like he's king CBD.
No, don't be calling me that now.
I just feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that.
Let me stay humble, please.
Oh, I do it. Don't worry about it. I boost you up, bro. But yeah, man, I just feel like the scene here. There's been a lot of CBD stores popping up around Chattanooga. I mean, they even in Saudi Daisy. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the past,
the new mom and pop shops.
the new mom and pop shops is a CBD, and it's like that's great. I'm glad that it's kind of becoming a popular thing, but it's also not great because I don't want the product to get so mainstream.
Yeah, because the problem is that right now, yeah, it's everyone's riding the wave. People are coming into these dispensaries. They're like, hey, it smells like weed. I want it. And there's not really a focus on quality. That's why you have what I say the top dispensary right now, besides myself, I am humble, is 5 Leaf Wellness, because they have the most strands available and the highest quality CBD.
Yeah, shout out to 5 Leaf. I just went by there today. Hard. They're definitely the best, in my opinion. But yeah, man, I feel like you know, even with that spot, I just feel like there's a lot of, and then I think with the stores opening up, I think my problem with the stores opening up, with so much stores opening up, is that the education on CBD is lacking.
Mm-hmm.
So the market is kind of ahead of what needs to be, and it's kind of, and that's going to allow stuff to get transformed, and for CBD, and like this like taboo against it is like
there's supply, but where's the demand?
Where's the demand? Which is, it's going to get there. I just feel like people don't really know about what CBD does. My goal, and I talked to this with 5 Leaf, and maybe you could get involved in this, is like doing like a hip hop / CBD awareness show, and where it's like, you know, throughout the day there's like different CBD seminars or like panels or some shit, and then like later going into the late afternoon, evening time, be a couple artists come and perform, or you know, whatever turns into that. But I feel like doing an education on CBD for the city will be great, especially with you literally in the midst of being an experiment on CBD for the city, and actually being in the trenches on that. And like, I think
because the main purpose of our research project is basically people come onto the bus, we give them, I wouldn't say as least info as possible, but basically we don't want them to come in with that preconceived notion, because that just invalidates the test results. So it's all about what constitutes your high? Is it the THC in the weed, or is it the things that in it that make you relax, anti-stress, anti-anxiety, and the environment you're smoking with and the people you're smoking with? Because anyone can get, like, a lot of people don't know that, like, I smoke when I get off of work because it helps me go to bed. Okay, that's the CBD in it. That's not the THC. I smoke it before I go out to bars because it helps me not throw up. That's the CBD in it, not the THC.
Not the THC. Yeah, that's true.
But then you do have the people that are like, oh, I just want to get like fucked up.
Yeah,
Like, all right,
just
that's
like-
the THC.
So what's necessary? Yeah. So what is? And I feel like, you know, once that becomes legal, my big thing on that, my goal, I would love to treat people with CBD. That's one of my ultimate goals. And
On top of that, bro, that's why I fuck with what y'all got going on, cause you know THC, CBD, all this shit is like helpful for people. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole lot of people, like how we was talking about the sad shit and the dark shit and the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? What if we got more shit like this going on? We can pull people up out that darkness. You know what I'm saying? Just showing like,
yeah.
you know, feel me? Just
Yeah,
like bring
yeah.
people up.
Well, that could be like a big part of that CBD. And we could even add some like yoga type shit. I mean, no telling what that can turn into.
Health
but
is wealth. Health is wealth, bro.
There is. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Hey.
So.
Compound Market, right on Broad Street. They do CBD yoga.
Oh yeah, I've been looking for a yoga spot, so I'm gonna have to look them up. Hey, good look.
That shit sound
See,
lit.
that's why. Yeah, that's the plug right
That
here.
shit sound lit, bro. No cap.
So I'm just happy that that scene is growing. I just want some education on it. I feel like, you know, the anxiety and like it does a lot of things for naturally for people, and there's a lot of people that don't understand that your body has a system geared for it, what the cannabis can provide for you. You know, we got to activate it somehow. It don't have to be smoking. You know, it could be anything. Just ingest it or use it on your skin or whatever
Mhm.
to help yourself. I just feel like it was put here by God, I think, and we just haven't used it. It's been taken by humans because they want profit, and they
Yeah.
can't really profit off of marijuana right now because
Yeah.
it's a natural product.
Exactly.
Once they harness that, they'll try. But you know, I think education on it is a big thing. So for me, I'm happy that we're to that point to where we can even talk about it. We can even have a venue like this, like with Manny
Yeah.
and sit on the bus and talk about it and even get to that point. I never
Changing
thought
the
in
game,
Chattanooga.
man.
I never thought in Chattanooga we would have some shit
That's
like
what I'm
this.
saying, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I've been here
in,
my whole
in,
life.
in my life, I never thought that was gonna happen. So,
I
you know, the fact that, and I know Tennessee's not really close to being accepted as CBD as a whole, but it was just crazy to me because that's why I think education needs to come in, because I think if people were educated on it, it wouldn't even be a discussion.
Exactly.
In my
Lack of
opinion,
knowledge. Lack of knowledge, man.
lack of knowledge, like
Facts, bro.
everything else.
Facts.
So what we're looking to do with the Midnight Puff Talk show is basically invite people that have like who are role models in our community to basically come up and talk about, hey, what do you smoke? Who do you smoke for? Why do you smoke? And basically educate through comedy and allow them to.
When are y'all gonna
We're looking about 2 months out.
2 months out. Okay. That's cool. 2 months out. I hope that
You already know
takes
you're gonna
off.
be a guest on it. Why you playing?
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm happy that even something like that is going on. I mean, I just think, and that's another thing, like we were talking about before the cameras got on, like the lack of venues in the city, like, and we talked about this on the last podcast, but you know, that's really a hot topic. Like, it needs to be some change in that. It needs to be some openness about what the hip hop culture and what we trying to do can bring to the city, you know, and I feel like it can make it grow even more. It's a lot of people moving to Chattanooga. They all don't want to listen to fucking country. They all don't want to listen to goddamn, you know, bluegrass and folk music. Like, they want to listen to some other shit. They want to listen to hip hop sometimes. They want to listen to. You know
But
what I'm
first,
saying?
I want artists to stop fighting over the small amount of people that go out
That's
to
true.
show.
That's true.
So we need to unify.
We need a unified artist, and we talked about that last time too. That's a big topic, man. Get together, man, and we can do this shit together, bruh. You know
That's
what I'm
all we
saying?
need is just
Work
to come
together, bruh. Like,
You
we
know.
really should come together on doing something to counter Riverbend on like a festival or some shit.
Nah, they won't let me have locals on the bus at River Bend.
Ah,
Can't be a tiny stage. Unless I'm
yeah,
on the
weak. I'm talking about just in general, just as like we need to sit down and have a talk about that.
Yeah.
Mrs. Smith
Man, I mean, can you? I was telling somebody this other day. I was like, can you imagine like a Tut show and a Baby Mother show mix, and then you bring in Swerzy, and then you bring in Cage, and then you bring in iSean,
Yeah,
and then you
you
bring
know how
in
much that would generate, bro?
sheesh,
Like, come on, man.
KB. You bring all them in, bro. You gonna get a sold that's sold out.
Listen, the only way this shit gonna work is if people come together.
But we gotta link up and come together. And
Link
do this.
up, man.
But then you got
No
people
cap.
who want to get on that show and they can't. They're gonna be hurt.
But
Well,
they
get on the
ain't,
next
they ain't
one.
even
It'll
gotta
be
be
another
hurt though.
It'll
for
be
real.
another one though. You get your. I mean, it'll be another one. If we keep going and keep doing it, it'll be another one.
A
Exactly.
lot of people quit. Like at their first show, what I don't like when people come on the Midnight Puff and it's their first ever show and it doesn't have a good turnout. Man, they want to throw in the towel so quick.
Nah.
If
Yeah,
only
yeah.
two people show
And
up,
that's the
then you're like,
thing.
I quit.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people do want to give up after they, fall down or some shit like that. But I feel like the strong always gonna prevail, bro.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even be worried about if somebody got left off the show or some shit like that. I mean,
What I tell
this
them
shit
is,
ain't built for everybody.
if it was all easy, why would anyone watch your movie when
Exactly.
you popping?
Exactly.
When you're big and famous and you're an idol.
Exactly.
You start out hot. Everything, it's going. Everything's supposed to take some work.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come easy.
You gotta put in work.
It ain't-
And if you want it bad enough, if you want that shit bad enough, you
People
gonna
thought I
keep
started this
going
bus
at it.
4 months ago.
Start
I'm
your
like,
own show.
no,
Yeah,
2
type shit.
years.
Hey, look, man, I seen this man. Listen, I seen this man when he first got this shit.
I remember.
Cater hookah and then got a bus.
Hell yeah.
What was that show? Me, you, and Slade did.
That was at,
What event was that?
That was Sunny
At that
Day.
house. Yeah, Sunny
Yeah.
Day. That's when I first met you, bro. I
Y'all
don't
didn't
even
burn my
think you
house
remember.
down, thank God.
That night was lit though.
That was
night
at work
lit.
for the entire
That
festival.
was your crib?
Yeah,
Bro, that cop that pulled up.
yeah.
You handled that shit.
Like, hey, yeah, hell yeah, dog.
He handled that shit though,
Bro,
real
he
shit.
looked like, damn. He did like, damn. Cyborg coming out.
And he just sitting there chilling at the party. I'm like, officer,
That
we
nigga
can't
said
can't
cyborg.
relight our blunts if you don't leave.
Listen, he came in and they tried to give him the mic and he said, no, I don't need the mic. I knew it was a rap.
Yeah, yeah. I was standing right there.
He
I was
come
like,
in,
what the
he
fuck?
look, he come in, he ain't fucking around.
Man, granted, the festival's already going on
I
for
don't
8
need the
hours
mic.
before the cops even got
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
That's
though.
that's
That shit was
gold.
going on all day.
It was going on all day.
Wow,
He
bro.
came at the peak hour too.
Everybody was hyped.
It was the most packed when he came.
Yeah, everybody was turned up.
Is this your house? Yes. You want to keep it? Yes. Tell everyone to put their blunts out. Okay.
That's pretty much how that
Okay.
went. He not lying.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how that went. He made everybody put this shit out.
Yeah, that night was crazy, bro.
And then when he left,
Everybody else.
everybody relit.
Yeah.
We still had a good time though.
Yeah.
That was a great day.
That was a good show.
That was a good show. A lot of people pulled up.
The energy was
The
good,
energy
though.
was good. That was a good vibe for the city. I think everybody that I would feel like everybody that did music came through there, bro. I can't even say that wasn't the case.
And now that
Yeah.
we got this parking lot on Station Street, Sunny Days Part 2. One day.
Hey.
One day.
Yes.
I get on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pull up.
I get them on that. That needs to happen again.
All right, great. 'cause
I heard.
I
Hey,
can tell
look.
you today.
Hey, Brycey, J, and Kaylin, bro. I hope y'all heard that. Sunny Days 2. I'm gonna hit y'all up on that, bro.
So before that, on 420, we're going to be doing a 12-hour run with the bus on Station Street. And the idea is to sell 1,000 blunts in one day.
Hey. 1,000 blunt. How long y'all going? 12 hours?
Yep, from noon to midnight.
What day is 420 on?
Saturday.
Wow. Y'all can pull that off.
And what I want to feel is every hour I want a show. Every hour I want someone.
You want a
performing.
performance?
I want all 12 hours. All of it.
Yeah, you definitely can do that.
Everyone's going to invite
Hey,
everybody they know.
you need to hit up people for that, bro.
Yeah.
Start hitting up people.
I need help. I can't do it by myself. I need my community.
Okay, I got you.
I need my community.
I got you, bro. Yeah, I hit up people.
Be like,
I hit up
"Big
people.
show."
I hit up people. I see what I can do. Sunny days too, like shit.
And Sonny gonna take about 3 hours. He gonna do a 3-hour show.
Hey, so y'all keep. Hey, do y'all keep up with basketball?
A little bit. I've been on this college shit a little bit.
Okay, have y'all heard about Man, get out of here. I ain't even trying to hear that shit today, bruh. God
Tennessee
damn. Tennessee
was
got their
tired.
ass. Yeah, they look tired out
They
there
was
today.
tired from that last win.
Yeah, they look tired, bruh. But we got our ass drugged today. God damn it. Shit. Yeah, fuck that. We just lost to them a week and a half ago. I'm fucking.
What about
I mean,
you?
I like Bruce Pearl, but I don't like his ass that much.
You be on basketball or football more?
Well, I'll be on basketball more, but I was about to say because Westbrook, you know, he been beefing with the fans for them calling him the N-word and calling him boy and all that other shit. And
Man,
I
the
was,
media
have y'all
is
ever
fucked.
been to,
The media is fucked.
The media's fucked.
It is, bro.
Why you say that?
Cause it's just all you hear is negative shit.
Negative
bro.
shit. Hell yeah. Well, I just
Real
watched basketball and
positive
it
shit.
it happened during the game, and fucking yeah, they was just talking about. I didn't know if y'all had ever been to like a live game and seeing how people be acting and shit.
Oh yeah.
And like people be
People go
losing their
crazy
shit.
over sports.
And they were and like I seen some people commenting and saying like, well, I paid this ticket. He's a professional. He should be able to, you know, listen and do. I'm like, bro, just because you paid no ticket don't mean you can call and talk to
You're
people
not
how
the
the fuck you
coach.
want to talk to them.
You ain't the coach. You feel me? That shit.
You know what I'm saying? Who do you think you are? Like so what? He Westbrook, he make millions of dollars. That don't mean you can talk to him however you want to talk to him. Call him the N-word and all this other shit.
Folks be in
Like
they
if you
feelings.
saw him on the street, you ain't gonna do none of that shit. You know
Yeah,
you in the
exactly.
stadium. You know you
Folks
get
be in they
protected.
feelings, man. They
So
be in
you
they
can
feelings.
like he ain't gonna run or test you. Hop in the stands, beat your ass. He might. One of these days he might snap.
Westbrook seem like he don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. He lucky
Don't
that
give
it
a
didn't
fuck.
happen. That's what I'm saying, bro. But let's see what else been popping, man. What else been popping around the city?
Umbrella Academy on Netflix.
I haven't watched that yet. Hey, give me a rundown on that, bruh.
So basically, if you're familiar with Watchmen comics, basically imagine a school of gifted individuals
Right.
with a main character in a wheelchair. Oh wait, wrong series. It's a school full of gifted kids. They were really good when they were kids. Now they're adults with drug issues, and they have superpowers. Highly relatable. It's like Shameless meets X-Men.
What the fuck?
Right, you can
I
relate
ain't
to at least
even
one
peeped it
character.
either.
And you got Ellen Page.
Oh, she on it?
Yep.
Yeah, I started to watch it the other day. Where did I start the other day on Netflix? I can't even remember.
Yeah. So, what's some good shit on Netflix right now?
So all right. So let's talk about movies. You say you're a movie dude, right?
Yeah.
talk about-
I love movies.
Oh shit, I'm tripping.
Love movies.
Yeah, you a movies dude. So
Yeah,
all right.
bro.
So first of all, I want to talk about. I know Us is coming out, and I want to get. So what do you think? Who's gonna have a better month? I know Captain Marvel's already out. I don't know if y'all fuck with Avengers like that, but I feel like Us is gonna have a better month as far as like movie releases. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like
You
it
talking
might.
about which movie gonna sell more?
Not necessarily sell more. I just what's gonna be more acclaimed. Like what movie's gonna be more remembered coming out of the month. And prospectively, it's a big month because Captain Marvel is a female superhero, and Us is like, Jordan Peele writing it. It's like black horror.
Yeah.
Like he continuing that. So
I don't know.
With the amazing last year Black Panther, Get Out, and now his new movie Us, I'm gonna try to go out of my way and see more indie projects done by black directors
Right.
with a black crew, because I'm like, all right, we got to start supporting it when they small, so then they have the money and the experience to either
I
hop on
agree
a
with
big
that.
project, get some experience, and then start their own stuff.
are y'all gonna see Us?
Yeah, I'll probably check it out.
I got 5 on it.
Yeah. You feel me?
All right, yeah, I want to see it too. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see. I'm excited because as a kid, I used to always like think about horror if it was like real for black people. Like how
Right,
they in
right,
horror
right.
movies they be having black people in
We
it.
don't do the stupid stuff.
And they-
half of these people.
Yeah,
But in the movies they make it seem like we do. Like we gonna go in a dark room and shit. Like we ain't doing that
That's why
motherfucking
we
shit.
Right.
That's why we die first.
So I always,
sit there and be like,
so I always, so I
Yeah.
always feel like, but even how we used to die in the old movies, right? Why would I be in that situation? I'm not gonna be in that situation as a black man.
See,
But-
when you think about it like that, man, I'm gonna have to check that shit out. Real talk.
So yeah, I always
I'ma peep
wanted
that
to be like, all right, what would a horror movie genre look like if it was done within black people for real, like how we really act and how we would react.
So that's what it's based on. That's how.
Well, I
it's,
know like Get Out is a little bit like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm expecting us to be like that.
Yeah.
Based
So
off
he
the-
directed Get Out too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn, this nigga.
Yeah.
He get into the bag, bro.
He's supposed to be doing Candyman. Is what you said? Who said he's supposed to be doing Candyman?
Candyman, dude from earlier.
Jordan Peele. He's
Yeah.
supposed to be doing Candyman. I'm like, bruh.
That shit wild, bro. He getting that bag, bro.
He about to I don't even know if I want to watch it now.
He getting
I
that
wanted to,
bag,
but now
bro.
Jordan Peele doing Candyman shit. I might be scared as fuck. Can't be looking in the mirror and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit wild.
Damn, don't fuck me up, man. I'm down at 30, dog. Don't fuck me up, brother.
It'd be crazy if he changed the whole horror film game. Like,
I would
that'd
love
be
that.
crazy. Yeah, that'd be lit.
I would love that because it's been dead for so long, bro.
Yeah, everything be about the satanic, all that.
They didn't ran that shit to the ground.
Bro,
Exorcism,
every year is some shit about that same
And you can
shit.
see that they just look fishing for new ideas because they they did another Halloween movie
Yeah,
with
man.
Mike
My
Myers.
God.
Now we got
God.
a Chucky movie coming out.
God.
And they redoing
Yeah,
that.
I need to
redoing
retire
Child's
them
Play,
shit.
And I'm like, okay.
I need to retire that shit.
I'm
That
waiting
shit
for them
old.
to remake Eight-Legged Freaks and actually do it as a horror movie.
Hey,
John's
listen, Eight-Legged Freaks is the movie that got me on Scarlett Johansson, bro.
Okay.
Oh,
was
she in that?
shit. Yeah,
I'ma have
she
to
was
watch
the-
it
she
just
was
'cause of
the,
that.
Yeah, that was like one of her first big roles.
I'm gonna have to watch it just cause.
No, that shit was silly as hell. Bro.
Hey, Scarlett Johansson, if you see this video, rock with your boy. You feel me?
You deserve your own solo movie.
No
Hey,
cap,
listen,
no
hey, we
cap.
gonna see about her in this Avengers, bro. It's about to get live up in there.
So that's what the new it's a new Avengers movie
It's
coming up.
coming out in April, end of April.
Damn,
The last one, or not the last one, but
you know that's gonna sell.
Imagine if it came out on 420. I would have laughed.
yeah, that would have shit would have been wild.
That shit gonna
I still
sell.
gotta see. I'm about to try to see Captain Marvel soon, and
Gonna go actually see the bootleg.
I'm gonna try to go see it.
I hate when people
Hey,
be like,
listen.
"Nah, I catch it
So
on
listen,
I catch it on
listen.
HBO."
So I don't
Type
know.
shit.
I don't know if y'all like anime movies or animated movies, but one of the things I had a conversation about with superhero movies is how better DC movies are, animated movies. And I finally watched. I finally watched some Batman movies over the week, and Batman Bad Blood
Yeah.
is live, bro.
The animated Batman movies
The
lit.
animated Batman movies are live.
Yeah, them shits be hard.
But I
I
will
ain't
tell
gonna lie
you
to
the
you.
best Spider-Man movie is the one that just came out.
Yep. That shit was dope,
Bro.
bro. All I could think about the whole time watching is like, I wish I was on LSD, like watching this shit. No cap, bro. No cap, bro. That shit, the graphics, bro. How they mixed the comics in with it, like
Yeah,
that shit
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
lit.
It looked live, bro.
No cap. That's one of my favorites.
It was a great, just all around movie.
It was just fresh. Like
Fresh.
it was fresh,
it
bro.
was just like it was still
Something
Spider-Man,
new.
but it was different. You know
It
what I'm
was something
saying?
new.
Like
Something
it was
new.
still him, but it was different. Like it was told differently. So it was dope, man. And I'm glad
liked
that they won an Oscar off that shit too.
They got an Oscar. Yeah, they needed that, bro.
Yeah, it was very good.
That was a good movie.
I think it's
Well
about
put
time.
together. Feel me?
So yeah, I mean, but like I've been trying to catch up on all my animated movies. I finally got my Fire Stick going, so I've been on my movie kick lately, and I've been thinking about all the new shit.
They doing some crazy shit in this factory over there.
The
I know
chicken
you-
That's the
house.
chicken house.
Oh, that's a chicken house, bro. We really trapping. We doing a podcast outside the factory, nigga.
Yeah, with the chickens, man. I just don't be feeling good around that shit.
Yeah,
I don't be feeling good around that shit.
they going crazy over there.
That just make me hungry for some chicken. I'm ready for
Hell
some
nah.
munchies. Increased appetite.
Get a salad.
You-
That shit
you
made me
smoking-
want a salad.
You smoking before dinner? CBD.
Real shit though.
All right. So I'm gonna end it on talking about Cage's new project real quick.
Yeah, that
Then we'll talk about what Manny got going. Then we'll wrap it up. So you just dropped the album, right?
Yeah, 9 just dropped February 1st on all streaming platforms, man. My second solo album. Just wanted to give people like something fresh from the boy, cause I think before this, I hadn't put out a solo tape since like 2015, so I just wanted to come like with a whole different sound. You know, just turn up for the folks. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've listened to it a lot.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that
I
right
appreciate
now.
that, bro.
And I fuck with it a lot. And fucking, I wanted to get kind of where you were. I always like to try to dive in. Like when I've been trying to get artists on, I've been trying to dive into like where they went, where they was building the album, like
Right,
artistically where you were trying to go.
Yeah.
And I told one of my homies that I was talking about, and I was like, I feel like Cage was more concentrated on like everything around his vocals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Am I right about that?
Yeah. That's true. 'Cause you know it was a time where I was just focused on bars and shit, but it was like, you know, I'm coming up with all these metaphors, ain't no ad libs to back it, like none of that shit, but all that shit ties in with a song, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can listen to Wu-Tang old shit. They had like background noise, just shit to fill in the
Yeah,
space.
they going crazy.
You know what I'm saying? To fill in the space, and it's just the energy. I put more energy into this project. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people can really tell that.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, I didn't just surround it on trying to be the most lyrical or try to be the most hype. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving people me, and I'm putting energy behind my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then 9, like how I came up with the title, was like I grew up in the 900 block of East Chattanooga.
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody say like 900 or like 1400 shit like that. So I just simplified it, you know, just said 9.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then I'm a 90s baby too, so I just felt like that number is kind of symbolic. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, I just ran with it, and then, you know, be on the lookout for 9 too, man. That shit coming very soon. Very soon.
Yeah, bro, and I'm excited to see what you got rocking
So after
coming
the show,
up next.
Look at your back catalog. What are 3 songs I should look out for?
Like the top 3 that you should just
Top 3 that you would say people should listen to.
Just from that tape or just overall?
Your whole catalog.
My whole catalog, I would
That's
say
a lot.
I would say Peep They Watching. They Watching. No Sleep. That's one
I
of
was
my
about to say
favorites.
No Sleep.
No Sleep.
Gotta
That's
be
one of
on
my
there.
favorites. And Drop. I love the energy on Drop. Like
Okay.
it's not like the longest song. It's like one verse on there, but like the energy put into that song, like that's one of my favorites. That's some shit I can just wake up, listen to, play and shit. You know.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I mean, bro, that whole album. I mean, you got 212s, you got No Sleep, you got shit, fucking.
Then I really wanted
Dope.
to tap in with like the younger generation.
Yeah, cause that's and I. But the thing is like you did that, but you still was you. Like,
Yeah.
I told somebody that I was like, yo, like he did. I could tell that that's what he was like going for, like that kind of energy on the track. But you didn't like transform who you were to fit that. Like you still were yourself on that. So, and that's why I fucked with it hard, cause I was like, I mean, you know, I know it's coming from an organic spot. I know where his ideas was coming from for that.
Yeah, bro. Like the song 212s, like.
Bro, that shit hard.
Coming up, like my big cousins, my big brother, everybody had 212s in their shit. Yeah. Like that was just some shit that like I felt like I had to like kind of shed light on. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody got a big cousin or a big brother that had 212s in their shit. That was a part of my childhood.
Yeah.
You know, but that's a song that you can play, and you know a lot of people feel that. A lot of people, especially coming from around here. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the South. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, I fuck with it, bro. Y'all make sure y'all go get that shit. So one of the best, I think one of the best artists in the city, easily, bro. Sonnyboi Kage, and Chattanooga's popping right now with plenty of artists, and I'm gonna have all y'all motherfuckers on the show. We're gonna talk about the same shit we talking about now.
Yes, sir.
And then I got my boy Manny over here. He's
MVP.
hosting a podcast, but not only that, but he's also a leader in this shit in the city. So let me see what you got going here in the next few months.
So basically, people want more events on the bus. So just besides doing hip hop performances, which we're trying to do at least one every weekend in 2019, we're also going to be having anime night on the bus. Anime.
Yeah.
So basically, during. We'll spotlight a movie. The first one I'm looking at is the first Afro Samurai movie.
I was about to say Afro Samurai.
We're doing our
Let's go.
we're doing our $10 blunts, and we're going to introduce Scooby Snacks, our new
Man, listen.
3D printed template to make them $20 edibles.
Man, listen. That Afro Samurai, the first one, the second one hard, but the first one is a classic. Listen to me, a classic, bruh. Cause I didn't really have no. I mean, anime. You know, a lot of black people love anime, right? We love that shit, but we ain't really have none that identify with us until he came. And when Afro Samurai came and was cutting niggas' heads off,
Samuel Jackson as that supporting.
Samuel Jackson was the background. Had Afro. You're not gonna kill an Afro. Afro just walking, smoking a damn joint, not listening, cutting niggas' heads off. Bro, that shit was hard going to get the headband. I might watch that shit tonight, dog.
We can come on anime night.
Yeah, I'm going to come. When is that?
During the, so we're looking to do it on Fridays from 7 to 9, and the 30% of what we make in that 2-hour block goes to an organization that we pick every time we do anime night. Because basically what we go for is this is a safe space for the community.
Yeah, good shit. All right, that's awesome, man. So, yeah, y'all make sure y'all come through for that. This Iggy's Loudmouth podcast. Appreciate y'all listening. Make sure y'all go get this on every Buzzsprout, Audio Mac, Apple, Spotify, Google Play. It's your boy Iggy, a.k.a. iSean, a.k.a. Pretty Darko. Appreciate y'all coming through, fellas. Y'all make sure y'all go get Double Trouble, too. That's popping. Sonnyboi Kage is on there. Set It Off. It's a Go video out now. Rock with your boy. Thank y'all. Let's get it.
We out.